will unscrew your head and shit down your neck. I'm not licking them, bro.
I guess, honestly, if you guys just want to call this the BS podcast, that works. I mean, we just be bull shrimping around here.
Oh, we're censoring ourselves too?
Okay. No.
Make sure you guys stay tuned to the end. At the end of it, I'm gonna appear behind Brad, and he's gonna turn around, and then the stream's just gonna cut off.
It's gonna be that video we seen last night of that kid opening that alien isolation door, and his whole PC blows up. That that video was so fucking funny.
Where's the fucking picture, dude? God damn it. It's so funny.
So, Sebastian, get off your fucking PS3. We're doing a podcast here.
My man, gaming.
I'm not coming there and rip that goddamn hard drive out, so you won't have it anymore.
You got games for it. What are you even about to play?
He's playing the home menu. You see him? Go hard. Look how hard he's going. He's speedrunning.
I'm going to the home menu, bro.
He's speedrunning the home menu.
I gotta adjust the settings.
Dude, that game I was playing was really fun. If you guys want to get it, the
Backrooms
inside
game.
of the back rooms, $5, please get it. Me, Rango.
Bro, I can just play that on Roblox for free. What you mean?
Dude, that game was fun.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine actually playing a Roblox game and getting scared. Wouldn't be me.
Yeah, I would never.
It
I would
me.
never.
I never get scared. I never get scared ever.
I totally.
Famous scares the shit out of me, bro.
You know who scares the shit out of me? Amy Schumer. How's she gonna stand on stage like
Okay.
that?
That's true. True. Amy Schumer's fucking nightmare monster.
I was running from her in the back rooms.
Nah, that was just me. I was dressed as Amy Schumer.
She was like, "Let me tell you a joke," and she kept running and running.
And I just kept vaping and vaping and vaping.
Mama always said I could have a jewel when I turned 13. And I got one, and I kept it jeweling and jeweling. Lieutenant Dan said I shouldn't jewel, but he doesn't know any better.
in the bathrooms.
Forced! You can't be jeweling in the bathrooms. You can't. Forced! You can't. Lieutenant Dan, no offense, but you got no legs.
Is it safe to say that like
Jay
Amy
Slizzy.
Schumer is like one of the
Lieutenant
newest
Dan hit the crib
cryptids
wall,
that North America
literally.
has?
What do you mean?
Literally.
You know how we have like, in Europe they have like fairy tale creatures or whatever type shit, and then over in the U.S. we have like
Skinwalkers.
yeah,
Amy
we have all
Schumer.
that shit. Is that like the next step type of thing?
Yeah, I actually remember having nightmares before Amy Schumer was a thing. I would have a cold sweat nightmare waking up to an Amy Schumer comedy show. So I kind of seen it coming.
I had a nightmare once that
Wait,
the
have
green,
we started
the green
yet?
Goblin
Yeah, we've been
from the
started.
first Spider-Man movie
we-
pushed me
Oh,
off my front
I
porch.
didn't hear you be like, "Hey guys."
Okay,
welcome to the
I guess we can
podcast."
intro. Honestly, fuck you, Sebastian. All right, guys, welcome to the something episode podcast. This is BS here.
This is episode 0. Episode 1.
Well, you know what? Who knows what this really is, except magic. Harrison naked. All right, it's got a nice, lovely photo of Harrison
Good
naked.
thing that's not on stream.
No, I'll use that as his photo. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's me and Brooklyn.
I'm just
Ooh.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this
I
is
was gonna
the-
say, as long as you like black bar the asses, it'd be okay.
Even
Thanos
then,
ass-
I don't know.
We'll just call this episode 1 of the BS podcast. Episode 2, we have another podcast somewhere locked away in the vault of content.
Oh
true.
yeah,
I still have
That'll
it.
be episode 0.
Yeah,
That's
that was
episode 0.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna upload it. I'm gonna edit it tomorrow, just for the shits
Hell
and
yeah.
giggle, and post it. I'll post it tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
But here we are. We got our lovely boys, Sebastian. Look at him. Sebastian, make a noise for me. Perfect. I couldn't hear it. That's what I like to hear.
That was really loud too.
Shane,
Fucking
we got
moan.
beautiful Shane, the young Jim Carrey, I like to call him. Look at the mustache.
Gaming.
We got the beautiful Maui on screen.
Damn.
Eugene, I love you.
Look
I
at,
love
look
Maui.
at this dude. Look at this dude.
Look at this dude. Look at his hair.
Yeah.
And we got the beautiful goose himself, John. Fun fact: his penis actually looks like a goose head.
True.
And a
Oh, my camera's mirrored.
oh
my
shit!
camera's
Oh,
mirrored.
Yeah,
shit.
Legend
My
himself.
camera's mirrored.
And I
Look at it.
cannot forget the last, but the least important. The subway manager, the calm ruler, Harrison Garrett.
It's true.
Yeah. Woo.
It's
Pretty
true.
crazy.
Woo! So how's everyone's day going? What has everybody been doing today?
I've literally been playing guitar for like the past 4 hours.
Any
Prove
new
it.
songs? Yeah, prove it. dude. What the hell?
Prove it.
Oh yeah,
Getting
play some-
groceries.
Getting groceries. What kind of groceries you get, Harrison? I just want to make funny if you
What kind of
got
groceries?
home.
Let me take you. Let
Honey
me take you
smacks.
to a list.
Hey,
You're not
Shane,
ready
trying to
play
play
us a
the
little.
guitar.
Yeah, Shane, play us a
He's
little beat
shredding.
real
Hear
quick.
this? Is it cutting out?
Lady.
It's cutting out.
I
He's
can
not.
feel it though. I can
well.
feel the sound. It's penetrating my bones.
My bump. I wish you would penetrate
Honey
me.
buns.
Honey nuts.
Shit.
How about
Honey
just
bun.
nut?
Buns. Bleh. How about the
Yeah.
nut?
How about just nut?
I have jars on top of jars on top of jars of it.
I want to. I don't know if you guys know this. Oh, that reminds me. So Lego is actually making where you can make your own personal character that looks like you. I want to give it
Really?
to Harrison and put it in a jar. I'm gonna. I'm just gonna blow
Yeah.
on it. Yeah, that's it. Pornhub. That's all
I'm
there.
gonna piss in a jar with Harrison in it.
The actual Harrison.
No, not with me in it. We're gonna piss in a jar together.
Yeah.
What
I'm
about
gonna
you?
get one of legendary. I'm gonna get legendary EDM artist Kinsera. I'm gonna make
I'm
him,
on-
and I'm gonna put him in a jar, and I'm gonna poop in it.
I,
I'm
You're
just
gonna
gonna fill it up with
Poop.
Oh god.
Fun
I
fact.
actually have a photo of Sebastian on my ceiling right now, and every morning I wake up and I see it, and I scream, and I just scream
I
and
s-
yell.
I
for
scream
minutes
and
on
I
end.
scream. Every time I see Sebastian, I scream.
I do too. Every time I step foot in the mirror, I lose my goddamn mind.
He's
I
going
wouldn't do it if
sicko.
I
He's
was
in the
as sexy
bathroom
as
hitting the
you.
gritty, going sicko mode.
Honestly, yeah.
I gotta see this to believe it.
The gritty or the sicko mode?
Both.
Same
The
time.
low, the Dougie.
Dude, oh my god. So we were at Walmart yesterday, and Harrison walked up to this little kid, and this kid said something to him, and it took everything in Harrison's bones on to throw this shit down and start hitting the orange justice. It was. He starts. Go ahead.
Okay, I walked down. I was walking with them, and we were walking down one of the like freezer aisles with all the
Okay.
pizzas and shit. And this
Yeah.
kid was straight up just hitting the full on gritty in the aisle. And I was carrying some milk, some bread. I got all my assorted goods ready to go. I see this kid stepping to me, trying to hit the gritty on me. I'm not having it.
Cross them
I
up.
really wanted to throw everything down, just hit the orange justice, and then I was gonna kick the kid and run away.
Just hit him in the head with a gallon of milk.
God
And that's
damn.
yet another Walmart I'm banned from.
And me and Sebastian experienced an actual NPC at Walmart. We were walking
Oh,
down the
no.
hallway. Harrison was behind us. This kid, don't know who the fuck he was, never seen him. His parents split off. He was in the middle, and he looked at Sebastian and goes, "Nice," and then walks away. And
That was it.
That was an actual NPC.
He looked
interaction.
directly at me and was like, nice.
These
And
mud
I was
crabs are
like-
getting crazy, huh?
Blessings
Traveler.
of Akatosh upon you.
Freeze.
Halt.
Halt.
Man, I want to play a game while I do this, but look at how dark it is. I can't, like,
Pull up like Notepad or some shit. That's what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
Pull up the color
Got a
guide.
handle or
no,
something.
god damn, that's so smart.
I'm just keep staring at this photo of Harrison.
Bro, we
naked.
broke. We found our workarounds. You think I have a light set up right here? No, look, watch this shit. I'm gonna minimize it. Gone.
Why is my
He needs a
notepad?
ring light.
My notepad is dark. Oh, I
Trying to
can
do
change
that
it.
too.
There we go.
Eugene got hit with a beam of light.
The guy with a fucking flashbang, dude.
Look at that shit, dude.
Damn,
Look.
this shit worked. Bro,
Without-
Notepad
without-
worked. Look at this shit, bro.
with-
I can adjust that shit, homie.
crazy as
Like,
hell.
Let me see
I
this.
can.
Damn, you can. Bruh, that's so smart. Shane, you're a fucking god, dude.
Of course, man. I'm a video guy. I have to find cheap workarounds because there ain't no way in hell I'm spending $1,000 on.
And you can like.
Oh,
make
what's
it a little
Brad
bit
looking up on the
smaller.
internet?
White.
Seems to me.
That's racist.
White. Just the color.
If I do it just right, there we go.
No, look up a green screen and then put it in the middle. That way we can have.
And then put the picture of my ass over that.
Okay, well, I guess we can move the conversation away from Harrison and ass. So let's talk about ass and Harrison. So,
Yeah.
No, Harrison's a small and
I'm still
feeble.
not getting any.
are you not Harrison?
Damn, dude,
I've been
I'm
praying for your
relatable.
downfall, so I guess it's working.
It's true. You did issue a curse upon me a couple days ago.
I sent
Are
you
we
the
talk-
Quran and wish you upon.
sent me the Quran, so you just tried to convert me to Islam.
Yeah,
That
of
is-
course. Of
Yeah.
You're not cursing me there. You're just coming to my doorstep being like, Bismillah, brother.
Harrison, I don't want to hear shit. You fucking literally cursed someone over Snapchat yesterday or the fucking day
Yes, you
before.
did, bro.
You
No,
dude, it was
I
so
literally
goddamn.
ripped that from the Silmarillion.
It was
It
so
was
funny.
stolen.
Look, it was so fucking funny that Ethan read it out loud to my grandmother, and even she laughed
Wait, what
about it. It
happened?
was so
What
goddamn.
happened? I didn't hear about this.
You didn't see
Okay,
his
so
Snapchat story?
let me
No.
read off
No.
the curse I put at this woman who cut me off in traffic on my private story.
Okay, I'm reading.
Everyone,
Alright,
close your eyes. Close your
Okay,
eyes. We need to-
visualize,
we need to-
feel his words.
They feel stupid.
All right, Harrison, take your time. No silence allowed, guys.
No
Oh.
silence allowed.
John, how are you doing? while we
Just
wait
start
for Harrison?
screaming.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you what, man. My back hurts, man.
Well, man,
And
you shouldn't let me tear it up like that.
Yeah, you've been hitting it from the back, man.
Put your ass in the
I pulled a
pizza
muscle.
roller.
Yeah. No, I fell
Well, get up.
and yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
I got up and now I have back pain.
Sebastian, what?
Where
the
did
hell
you-
are
snippet of it?
doing?
Where did you
But
fall?
upon
over the
all
lap
whom
back.
but upon all
Okay,
whom you
close
love,
your eyes.
my thought shall weigh as a cloud of doom, and it shall bring them down into darkness and despair. Wherever they go, evil shall arise. Whenever they speak, their words shall bring ill counsel. Whatsoever they do shall turn against them. They shall die without hope, cursing both life and death.
This
Fucking
man
God.
wrote a poem while driving his truck. Imagine cutting someone off on the freeway and seeing a man lean out the window shouting this.
Bro, this is what the fuck happened when they had like horse carriages and shit. They would just like start writing poems if someone like cut them off with their fucking
Excuse
horse
me,
carriage.
you cut me off on your fucking horse.
Yeah, does
The
my
medieval
face
version of
greasy
JJ being
as
like, get
fuck.
fucked,
That's so
get
fucking
fucked,
funny.
knave.
I guess the whole episode, I'm just gonna name it Harrison. Oh, well, I'm just gonna cursing people while driving.
We really already called that the name already? We haven't
Yeah.
even gotten like 10 minutes into this.
We've been doing it for 24 minutes.
well,
No.
what's like
What's
like the
Has it already been 24 fucking minutes?
Yeah, because we didn't
let's
start
talk about
off.
let's just talk about traffic, you know?
Dude, traffic. How about that
I
airplane
got stuck in
food?
a traffic jam for an hour today on my way home from Oak Ridge from exit 586. Oh,
Hey,
know
dude,
you
me
live
too.
in
No,
Oak Ridge.
Straight up, me too. I was in the same one.
I watched a truck catch fire the other day heading home from work.
Huh?
I was
That
driving
was
the
just me. I
interstate,
was burning trucks
and
on
there
the
was a
interstate.
semi. Just
I had
this
some
semi was
privacy.
on fire, and I was like, okay. And the cops were trying to put it out, and the fire department was there. It was pretty.
Why the
pretty
cops
funny.
trying to put it out? What are they gonna do?
They
Shoot
got
it?
water bottles. Yeah, they're fighting the fire, dude. They are fighting it.
They're gonna arrest the truck, take it to the fucking department.
Excuse me,
Stop
sir.
resisting!
Excuse me, sir. You can't burn here. they're tackling the fucking flames,
Oh my god, dude.
Riding the truck a fine.
tasing the tires.
They have the batons just hitting the windows. Just
Sir, you can't park here. His fucking truck's on fire.
Sir,
Ah.
you can't park here. Ah!
so if you're here any longer, we're gonna have to bring out the drug dog, and it will totally not alert for any other reason.
Stop resisting. Stop resisting. My truck's
Is
on
there-
fire.
What's like the worst thing you've ever done on the road?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, it was like ever.
Your
Like
mom.
illegal or just like
just like I don't know, like has involved someone else. Like say someone cuts you off, like Harrison, or like
I don't
you
really,
know,
I don't have
someone
mad,
getting mad at you.
I
on
don't
the
have-
road.
terrible road rage?
I don't have road rage. There was one morning I was heading to work, and this fucking Jeep, and this is 3 in the morning. This Jeep is barreling through the intersection, not a fucking car in sight. I'm in the slow lane, gets right behind me. I'm talking about like a foot away from my car. Lays on his horn, goes around me, cuts me off, and flips me off. So I did what anybody responsible would do. I got on my high beams and I followed him.
Something that I do.
Well, this one time I passed somebody and laid on my fucking horn and flipped them off, and they turned their fucking brights on behind me. What a fucking bitch. No, no, dude.
That was your
No, one
cheat.
time.
I was at Food City and I was backing out and I hit a PT Cruiser, okay? And I was freaking out.
Oh,
And this is when I was
just
like
drive
16,
away.
bro.
You did them
No,
a favor.
You know, like the Food City in Oliver Springs, though. You know how like you go. I was freaking out so bad. I got on the opposite side of the road, like where all the traffic was going, bro. And I was like, "Oh shit!" And one of my friends with me, they're like, "Are we in fucking Europe, bro? What are you doing?"
The funny thing is, John, I can see you doing that. I can imagine being in the car with you and just like you just driving on the wrong side.
Dude,
Just
one
barely-
time I was the dipshit in a scenario, and I cut this dude on a motorcycle off. Felt bad about it
Bad,
later, but at the
big
time he
mistake.
pulled along the side of me and said, "Are you fucking serious, dude?" And I had had a long day at work at that point, so I looked out the window and looked at him for a split second and said, "Yeah."
sure fucking am.
No, dude, when I worked at Eagle Bend, I was driving to fucking work, and this one dude is driving like a prick, and he was in the other lane behind me, and he was fucking speeding, flying up, and him and this fucking blue car were like racing to see who could be first, and I was like, no, no. So I sped up and fucking cut both of them off. Well, I didn't even cut them off. I just got side by side with the car that was in front of me and kept going. Well, that fucking black van proceeded to try to get over on me. And I just
What?
looked at I didn't honk, I didn't scream. I was just driving watching this dude. Like I swear to God. And there's guardrail on the other side of me and then lake. Right? So if he hit me, I was dead. And I was just watching him. Well, fucking like a mile or two down the road, somehow he gets in front of me. And I'm behind him, directly behind him at a red light, and he's fucking staring at me hard in his rearview mirror. And I notice, and I go, "Hey!" I fucking wave at him, like, "What the fuck are you gonna do about it?" And he opens his door and jumps out of his fucking car, and he's like, "You want to fucking do something?" And I just grab my gun and hang it out the window, like, "Yeah, let's do something, buddy." And he fucking just gets back in his car and leaves.
Did you hear what JJ did about probably like 6 months ago with that crackhead?
Yeah, he told me about
Did,
that.
did Sebastian, Shane, did you hear about that?
I think so,
The-
yeah.
Yeah,
fucking that
yeah.
crackhead pulled up behind him, got out of his car. JJ got out and beat him like a fucking,
Yeah.
just beat
Bro,
the shit out of
he
him.
Beat the shit out of him.
And then he left the crackhead on the ground, just left him there.
Yeah, he didn't get in trouble or anything. Like,
I know the other day, I think I posted a photo of this in the Snapchat group. I was on the Dragon heading to North Carolina.
Oh, fuck.
There's this old 50-year-old man going about 60 on the fucking Dragon. And I'm like, oh shit. So we got off to the side, let him go around, and then we got back behind him, and all of a sudden someone was going slower and he couldn't pass him. And I realized in his little Miata, his little sports Miata, the fucking tag said Roblox. And I lost
No,
my...
it didn't.
I have
No,
a photo of it.
no,
I
it
have a
didn't.
photo of it. It fucking said Roblox. And I was like, yep.
That's a fucking pimp right
I
there.
was like, yep.
You know.
Uh-huh.
He fucks.
He fucks hard.
Without a doubt, bro.
That looks good.
So what
Dude,
game are we
having
playing tonight?
I'm playing Elden Ring.
I'm playing Taken
I'll play-
CE.
I'll
That's
play
what I'm
something
playing.
else.
I
I'm
was-
playing with your heart.
I kind of want to play Street Fighter or Tekken. Did you guys see they announced Tekken 8 last night?
what?
Yeah, they announced Tekken 8 last night live, and that was in fucking
the fuck?
insane. I've never seen so many people, including the fucking casters, lose their shit. The casters started
Man,
grabbing people and started shaking them.
I need to watch that.
Like, they grabbed the members of the crowd, brought them on the stage. They're like, yo!
They were like, they grabbed each other and was fucking shaking the shit out of them. It was so hype, and it made me want
That'd
to
be
play
dope.
Tekken
People to
That'd
start
seven.
fighting.
Yeah, they
That'd
started.
be dope as hell.
They just started
That should just-
brawling.
It'll just be Tekken 7, but with more characters, probably.
Yeah, it's about time we get a new Tekken.
Oh yeah, it's pretty old. It's like they came out like 2016 or some shit.
Something like
I don't
that.
even remember.
Rumored has it there's a leak that says Dragon Ball Fighter Z is gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
a sequel.
Rumor has it, Adele.
I don't think they should make a sequel to Dragon Ball Fighters. It's,
I don't. I
It
don't
wasn't
think
good
they
enough
need-
for a sequel.
Oh yeah, it
in
was.
my opinion.
It just
I
now,
didn't really care for it.
I love that game. It just now left the Evo scene. Like it's still there, but it's
Yeah.
not on the main
Yeah.
roster anymore.
like
It's been out so long they've taken it off.
I can understand Tekken.
I
and
wanna-
Oh,
Street
you
Street
fucking kidding
Fighter,
me?
I want a
but
Naruto one. I want like a
Tekken
Naruto
Street
style.
Fighter-
I need to get Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 for PC.
My
Please
thing
get
is
it.
just Bondi
I
keeps
have it.
on doing recolors of the same fucking game with just like different IPs. Because then if they've done a My Hero, they've done a Demon Slayer, they've done
Right. Right. That's what I
There's
got the
one more
Demon
that I'm
Slayer
missing.
one, and it was fun. Don't get me wrong, but I
Yeah.
couldn't really fully enjoy it because it's just the same fucking game, just a different anime.
Yes. And I'm like, I mean, I guess this is cool, but like,
hey, it's a cash grab. You look at
Oh,
EA.
shit.
You buy EA game, you gotta pay for the A part.
Do people still play
Yeah.
Jump Force?
Play what?
oh, that's a good
Jump
question.
Force.
Jump Force.
Oh no, it went offline.
Really?
You
Really?
can't buy it anymore.
Damn.
No, I have it.
No.
If
What?
it was November. They took it offline and off the digital store, so you can no longer buy that game.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it didn't.
I'm gonna get the.
It was
per-
great, but it didn't have enough people on it, and the popularity died so quick.
I'm gonna get the Persona fighting game for PS3. I haven't played
Please
it,
do.
but apparently it's pretty fun.
Well, Jump Force is the second game that tried exactly what they did and failed. The first one was the J All Star anime fighting game.
J Stars, yeah.
It was literally the exact same thing, but it didn't it had JoJo characters, but only Jonathan and Joseph.
Yeah. Speaking of which, they got to make another JoJo fighting game.
Well, there's the one coming out September 1st.
Well, they need to have
Yeah,
arc systems.
they're literally they had at Evo they had a tournament for it last night. The winner got a PS5. It's JoJo's All Star Battle R. It's they're remaking the one for PS3.
It's All Star. Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
okay.
they
good.
they added 10 characters. They redid a lot of the systems so it actually is fluent now.
and you can actually play 2-player
you can-
locally.
yeah, you can play 2-player locally online. There's a rank system. They made it tag team, so you have 2 people in one team now.
That's so cool.
They refreshed it and redid all the combat skills, so it actually feels like a fighting game now.
God damn it!
so-
I gotta get a
Yeah.
PS4 now.
It's on PC.
Oh, is it on?
It's on.
PC?
It's even on. It's on
Yeah.
Switch.
That's
What?
It's
the
on.
hype?
It's fucking for everything. Yeah, it's pretty dope. They add like 10 extra characters to it. It goes all the way to part 8, so you have a lot of characters.
Are you actually playing it? What are you playing?
Who me? Me?
No.
Oh, I died. Fuck. God damn it. I was about to get the great sword from fucking the
I'll play Street Fighter
Guts'
with you if you want,
sword.
bud.
Oh,
and I
please, love
accidentally
play-
aggroed a bird.
I was
Let
wanting
me
to play.
hook my shit up.
Not right now. We're doing the podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Go ahead,
Well, you know
Harrison.
what? I wasn't talking about the game.
Eugene
Go ahead,
forgot
pay
we
for
in
it.
the podcast. He's just like, nah, man, I'm playing shit. Fuck
Harrison's
this."
like,
Oh, I'm still want to be a part of it. I'm just enjoying some Elden Ring in the meantime.
John, go ahead and say a couple words. You and Harrison haven't spoken at all. Go ahead. Let me hear you
Beep
speak.
boop bop.
That's what I'm saying.
Meep moop pow.
Shit.
Oh
that leads me.
shit!
That leads me into the next discussion.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Pop Tarts. Now we all know Harrison eats unfrosted.
Unfrosted
Because
he's a
strawberry Pop Tarts are the best
fiend.
Pop Tarts.
Who's
Fucking
bipolar
meep.
polar bear plays?
That's someone who used to watch my stream a lot.
What?
Ah.
Welcome.
So.
Yep.
I mean, I don't have a problem with the unfrosted. Like some of the unfrosted are pretty good.
But what is
So
the
okay, I
don't care
what
about
is-
these souls
what is
anymore. I
the
got
best
what I want.
Pop-Tart? I'm gonna go ahead and say this. It's
Hang
got to be
on.
cinnamon.
Brown
I-
sugar.
Brown sugar. That's what I'm saying. Brown sugar. He said it himself. Brown sugar cinnamon is the
No.
best. That is goat.
It's
Mhm.
pretty good. It's
That
not
is my
It's
favorite.
okay, but like, it's not like something I can eat daily. That shit.
I can eat a
forgot,
Pop Tart daily.
dude.
I have a Pop Tart once in a blue moon. I mean, it just
You
hits
remember
different.
at school
Ballberry, though.
when they had the Pop Tarts in the
Ballberry.
vending machine?
Yeah.
Dude, I used to get that shit all the time. But dude, remember
Fucking
also
hell, dude.
when they first had those? What happened to the Mountain Dew flavors that were like
The
they're
sports
like
drinks
the
they had.
energy?
Yeah,
The
they
ones
had.
that we had at school.
Dude, you can buy those. I mean, they're just the kickstarts.
Oh, that's what they're called.
Yeah, it's just the
Okay, yeah.
kickstarts. You can go to the gas
Dude.
station and find them.
I remember
Keep it
figuring
down,
out the
getting
vending
go.
machine. Remember whenever I used to go up to the vending machine and
I gotta
slap
fucking-
the button a billion times?
I gotta mute
and,
myself
and
real
we would
quick.
get
Give me
like
a second.
3 of them.
Yes.
Go on down there and get your kickstart.
I
I keep trip down to Kinjo.
get
Call me
get your
crazy.
hot dog in a Kinjo market.
Call me
me
crazy.
see.
Frosted chocolate chip.
I'll be
Pop-Tart?
back in just one second.
Honestly,
God damn it.
kinda
I
hard.
take
I don't
Frost-
think I had that.
The s'mores ones are pretty good.
Yes,
Frosted
I had a
Choc-
small
nah,
one actually an hour ago.
mm. Frosted chocolate chip and chocolate fudge.
I don't think I've had
Those are
either one
my
of those.
chocolate
Wait, Brad,
top
did you
two
see
for
the
me.
brown sugar cinnamon pop tarts?
Yeah, that's what me and John both said.
Well, they put
Dude,
fucking pretzels. What?
I'm trying to figure out which one it was that I used to eat all the time.
Wildberry, brown sugar, the s'mores, and then just the classic strawberry are the goats.
What's this flavor? Hold up, bro.
What the
There's a
fuck?
certain flavor, bro, and I don't remember what it is.
pretzel?
That's what I'm saying.
That's disgusting and abhorrent.
I hate pretzels. On my mama, I hate pretzels.
I love pretzels.
You know I
Let
don't
me
like
tell you what kind
pretzels,
of pretzels
Emery.
I hate.
Basically, you're wrong.
Oh, alright. Who the fuck be eating pretzel flavored Pop Tarts?
That's what I just said.
What? What
Fuck eating
nasty
watermelon
fucking.
with salt on it.
Hey,
You
hold
just
up,
called
bro.
out my grandmother so hard.
Hey,
dude.
bro.
You
Hold
just
up, I'm
called out like
I'm
a
Latin,
lot
dog.
of people that digest.
All Southern people ever.
digest. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Bro.
I'm
That's
Latin,
what it
bro.
was.
Why are you
Dude.
booing me? I'm right.
The best, my favorite flavor is the hot fudge sundae.
Listen. I don't like chocolate. Like I don't actually like chocolate, so I never had any of the chocolate fucking.
Now, Brad, that's racist. Now, you
31.
can't say that.
That's not racist. I just like chocolate.
Yeah, Brad's fucking disgusting and weird.
You can shut up. You look like you listen to Lion by Hollywood Undead.
I don't even know what.
That's an insult.
Yeah.
I don't even know
You
what
look
that
like
means.
you listen to POD in your spare time.
Shut up, Shane. You look like you listen to Suit and Tie by Justin Timberlake.
Hey, that song good though. That song
That song-
good.
I
though.
know you
That's
dapper as
awesome.
hell. That's what you dapper as hell. I'm
That ain't
complimenting.
even an insult.
I'm
Nah,
complimenting.
if you really want to insult Shane, you could say he looks like the physical embodiment of the word tame Impala.
Everybody's asking if I
That's
listen to
so
Radiohead.
Ed?
So I'm
I look like I'm the type of guy to ask you for your topster.
Sebastian looks like he listens to Wonderball every 3
You look like you
minutes.
talk about IPAs nonstop.
I can't do IPAs. Like that's one thing. Ugh.
I've never had one.
How about get you a fucking VB long neck style?
You fucking VB long neck at 20 like in the fucking morning.
Did you see that
The cold ones.
Wubby interview with the
Yes,
cold? Yeah, he said
yeah.
they're disgusting.
They during the during that interview they showed the clip of that old guy drinking the VB. And he's like, show the clip of the old guy, and he goes, get you a VB long style.
Long neck at 20 like in the fucking morning. Get that up, man.
Fuck.
I'm gonna go get an Arizona.
Hey, be safe.
Give me,
No,
give me a
I
Yang-
bet- I
I'm
think
a
I-
fucking Yangling, brother.
If you're a fucking full-blooded fucking Aussie, this is what you have for breakfast, you fucking dog cunt. A fucking VB long neck at 20 to 8 in the fucking morning.
Oh, thank you
Shut
for
up,
the
man.
follow. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I can read that.
That's Kenra.
Is it? Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Kenra.
Kenra.
You got this.
You're a real one.
That's
Let me try reading it. Hold on. Let me try. You got a C and an EE. What's a C? Is that is that C?
believe in you.
Cirrus?
yeah, that's pretty close.
Cyrus?
It's like you know, like the planet. It's like the planet.
Pluto?
Sirius XM?
Radio?
Like Cheerio.
Radiohead?
Cheerios.
The movie?
Hey, that's a good movie though.
Yeah, that is actually a good movie. I remember Mr. Patterson showed it to us twice because he forgot he let us watch it the first time.
And then he shit in the hallway and died.
Yeah.
When you walk into class and you shitted.
Yeah.
It's literally
He
our
shitted
teacher.
in the class. Remember that because he shit himself and he left. He
I
just
remember
left,
because you
and
were
then
in
he
the
died
class
like the next
before.
day.
You were in the class before, and I walked the hallway and seen the shit in the hallway, and I was like, huh, that's cool. And I walked in the classroom, and
That's his reaction.
he was just gone. And they're like, oh, he'll be here in a minute. Never showed up. We sat there the entire period. No teacher. Found out he just left. He just went home.
I feel like I feel
I
like he
remember
I feel
that.
like he knew he was gonna die. Like, cause I had a class with him when I forgot which class it was. I think Ethan was in there in Dalton. I think it was psychology.
Yeah, it was
And,
Ethan and Dalton in
yeah.
class.
And he was sitting in class one day. He's like, you know, they were like asking him like why he was retiring. He's like, I just feel like it's my time, you know. And all this
That's
other shit
real.
like this, just going on about it. And then he died like not that far after.
Yeah.
Can-
I really
can we
hated the
talk
fact
about
that I
the
had to
photos
kill
that we
him.
made of him.
Oh my God.
And how elaborate they got.
Yeah.
Bro,
This man.
You
This
say
man.
March of
legitimately-
2022?
No, March 11th, 2022.
Have you read his book?
Who? Patty Daddies?
Yeah,
No,
Patty Daddy, man.
I haven't read it.
Daddies.
I
That's
haven't
what we
read his
called
book.
him. I didn't. I wasn't a consumer
Are
of
you talking about-
content.
That's
Are you
what it
talking
was.
about? Are you talking about the one about the wall? It was the Walrus was Paul. Was that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one he wrote about fucking Paul McCartney's fake death or whatever, or him
Yeah.
actually dying. Remember, we had an entire an entire week where that's all he talked about was Paul Walker's.
No, dude.
Or not
my-
Paul Walker,
Yeah,
Paul
Walker.
McCartney.
He was a huge Fast and Furious fan. My favorite time was to come into class and we had a test and we go, Mr. Patterson, is Paul still alive? And he goes, well. And then there goes 2 days.
Yeah.
The next day, we come in and he finishes the conversation he had the previous day. And he's like, oh,
we
because
used to
of
have
the
the
test.
best time in there.
He was
Like,
so
mine
fucking
and
fun.
Brad's class was the funniest fucking class. I swear, man.
There was one time he called us the kindergarten group because we just chit chatting like a couple girls, and I remember
Yeah.
I remember sitting back there and Harrison drops his pencil. No one's saying a fucking word.
This
He
is like
drops his
senior
pencil.
exams, by
yeah,
the way.
Yeah, drops his pencil. He leans over to get it, flips his desk.
What the fuck?
Fucking flips his
And
desk,
he-
and
I
Mr.
made
Patterson
Daddy
gets
Daddy so mad.
upset.
I made him so mad. He's like, no more exemptions for anybody.
He's like,
Everybody's taking the
"What?
exam now."
Can you
A
guys
lot
just
of
not
people
be
were
quiet?
pissed at me.
And stop talking. And then Harrison's like, I dropped my pencil. I just dropped my pencil.
Remember Boone threw something.
Dude,
hit
I
Miss
was
Baca in the
so
fucking
fucking mad
face.
because I almost got in trouble for that. I was sitting in class and I just couldn't figure out this fucking like Spanish word. And I was like, Profe, can you help me? She came over there and started talking. All of a sudden, she started screaming. She says, you hit me! You hit me! And I was like, I did not hit you.
I did not. It's bullshit.
And I was like, I did not hit
not.
you. I did not hit her. And it turns out Boone Davis had a rubber band and flicked it and hit her in the eye, and she thought I punched her. And I was like, yeah.
That's a
and
hard ass rubber band.
dude, he almost took her eye. Literally almost took her
That's
eye.
so fucked
He
up.
had a
dude.
massive rubber band and stretched it across a desk and let go.
What a
Man said-
fucking moron, dude.
It was kind of a wild day.
This is why no one respected that group of fucking kids. Everyone thought they were a bunch of fucking inbred pricks.
Because they were, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, they kind of fucking just were.
I reserved my dumbassery to more classy times, like when Michael Crawford and I pretended our desks were manual transmission trucks. And we were spinning them across the floor going,
I remember Michael used to sit in the class and pick up pencils with his forehead.
With his
'cause
forehead?
He had a huge wrinkle in his forehead, and if he squint up, he like grabbed it. So he would stare and pick it up, and Profe's like, Michael, stop. And he goes, look, Profe, I could pick it up. He didn't try to write with it. It was the funniest shit ever.
What about the picture of him? Like, no one could find. No one.
Yeah, I have
No
it
one
still.
like heard from him for like weeks or months.
Crawford
and
took
all of a
bunch
sudden a
drugs,
picture of-
yeah.
A picture of him started circulating of him butt ass naked in a refrigerator.
Yeah, he took a
smiling.
bunch of drugs and no one could find him. And they're like, "Has anyone seen it?" And they sent me to it. He's like, "Have you seen Crawford?" And just him butt ass naked in the middle of a fridge in the forest. And I was like, "I've not seen Crawford. He has been found. That was years ago."
Yeah, I feel like that. I that's just something he would do. I'm pretty sure he was okay.
He was. He said he got lost in the woods. He was super bugged out, and then he was fine.
I remember I was sitting with him at lunch one time, and we were trying to talk Dalton Bailey into believing that crack made you live longer.
He believed it.
I remember that. I fucking remember.
He believed.
I remember
it.
I remember the day I almost had to fucking stop him and Ethan Hewitt from getting in a fucking
That was
fight.
so funny. He got
Dude.
mad and started beating the ground, and he lost the fight. He lost the fight on the ground. He got mad and started punching the ground and broke his wrist or whatever, his knuckle. And people were like, "Wow, you lost the fight, huh?"
Yeah, because I got in his fucking face. I got in both of their fucking faces. Because it was sad. It was like watching two disabled kids fucking fight. They were just screaming at each other in the hallway. And I was over by like the gym doors and noticed. And I was like, God damn it. I don't remember who was with me. It was one of you guys, I think. I just
I
fucking
was
throw all
there.
my shit on the floor and start fucking storming over to them because That was when Ethan was my responsibility.
And Ethan, and then you went
I
up
didn't care otherwise.
to the Dalton and kiss him on the neck, and then
And
rubbed Ethan's little
fucking
hair.
So I go over there either about to beat the shit out of one or both of them. And fucking, oh, dude, that was just stupid as fuck, dude. But he
remember
did. He started screaming and punching the floor like it was fucking trying to eat him or something.
That's a good way to put it. I never thought of that.
Remember whenever Mr.
It was
Clowers
so
body slammed
surreal.
someone?
It was Chubbs. It was Chubbs because
Yeah.
Austin and Chubbs were about to get in a fight, and they were screaming. And Mr. Kent walked over there and was like, "Austin,
No, Mr.
buddy?"
Clowers.
No, Mr. Kent walked to Austin. He was like, "Hey, buddy, you need to calm down." And all of a sudden,
Oh, yeah.
Clowers booked it. Mach 10 grabbed Chubbs, body slammed him on the ground.
It was the
Wrapped around him and goes, "You need to calm down." And Chubbs like, "Let me up, please, let me up." He fucking he body slammed Chubbs while Kent was just talking to Austin. He's like, "Hey man, just calm down, man." That was so wild.
So, y'all, I've told y'all about this one before. Y'all weren't. Eugene was there for it. One day, Brent Broadus
Say less.
walked into our English class late,
Okay.
and he walks in, and Travis Bernie looks at him and goes, "You showed up late, Broadus." And Broadus says, "Kiss my ass." And Bernie goes, "It would take me all damn day." And Broadus got so mad.
Oh,
And
shit.
they were like, he was sitting there like he threatened to fight Bernie. Bernie shot up and said, "I will unscrew your head and shit down your neck." And the teacher in that class was deaf, so she didn't even notice.
That right there, that is gonna be the
Fuck.
intro to the podcast. I will unscrew your head and shit down your neck.
Oh, I forget.
That's Full Metal Jacket.
Can I hear before we end this? Can I hear the story about when you took that broom and smacked what was his name across the ass, Harrison?
What? You can't just go naming people while we're live, so we're gonna use an alias.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna use
Been
Randall
naming
'cause
people
that's
the whole
name of
video.
the lizard from. We're gonna use Randall because that's the name of the lizard from Monsters Inc. And this dude kind of looked like him. Randall was sitting there sawing some siding for the shed that I never worked on in carpentry class, and so I decided I was gonna do something different that day. I don't know what came over me. I picked up the woodshop broom, which it can barely be called a broom in all honesty. I had that thing shoved down my throat once, but that's another story. Partially. So anyways, grab it. I stand behind him. He's got earmuffs on. He's not paying attention to me. He's cutting siding. And I did like one of the Scout TF2 poses where he like touches his hand to his head and points to the air and swings his back a little bit.
Yeah.
Busted his ass. I'm talking like, in all honesty, it was a dick move on my part because I swung that as hard as I could.
It was so.
And he
Bruce the
shot
Fuck
up.
really
He
came out.
literally shot up and pulled the Tom and Jerry. Ow!
God, that
Holy
was so fucking
shit,
funny.
dude.
All right, I think we're gonna wrap the first or second or episode 0 up. Whatever you call it of the BS podcast. All right,
Oh,
if
yeah.
everyone wants to go around and say a little goodbye, you're more than welcome to. If not, go fuck yourself.
I have one more thing to say.
Okay, go ahead.
It was back in the same class where the Travis and Broadus incident happened. I remember one day she got so fucking mad at us that, well, she was mad at us all the time, but she started moving everyone's desks around because certain people weren't allowed to sit near each other, i.e., me, Harrison, Travis, and so on. She put Travis in the corner one day where the trash can was. And so he went to sit in his
trash.
Yeah, he went to sit in his desk and put his feet in the trash can, and he was like, he asked her, "Can I please move the trash can so my feet aren't in it?" And she looked at him and said, "No." So he sat there the whole fucking class.
No,
with
that's
both
not
of
where it
his-
ended. Because after that, he goes, "Well, can I move my desk so my feet aren't in the trash can?" And she goes, "No."
I mean, sat in the trash can all.
He did.
class.
He sat the whole fucking class with his feet in the trash can.
That
What the fuck?
that school was something else. Honestly, hell.
I hated it, bro.
I loved
hated
it.
all-
I have so many fond memories of that place. I could just talk about it forever.
I remember going down through the hallways in rolly chairs with like 3 other people during TCAP test.
I remember being in
Like-
gym. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we were moving chairs, but like they were testing in all the classrooms. You know, you had to be quiet or some shit, and then all of a sudden, 4 people going in the hallway in rolly chairs, like office chairs, just fucking being as loud as humanly possible.
I remember in gym class one time, a bunch of the rednecks. We already said one of them. Boone, Scott, just so many of them. Came to me and goes, Brad, come here. Let me show you something. And I was like, oh damn, what is this? So we walk into the basketball room. Like they had like basketballs, and they found this hole. They opened it up, and it led to the attic of the school. So they stacked up chairs. Like, Brad, come up here with us. So, like a responsible guy, I climbed up the ladder of chairs.
Like a responsible guy.
We all climbed up there. There was a dead rat. There was like 4 desks, a bunch of books, and bats. And I swear to God, I was gonna see a child up there.
Didn't
Always
y'all
fucking hide
find?
out.
Didn't y'all find like the fucking like the back rooms of the school where like
Yeah.
the old fucking
Yes,
locker
there's-
rooms were?
Yeah, that's what they are. They had lockers in them, and there was an upstairs and a downstairs. So you could go down, and there was more lockers. It literally looked like I was in a horror game. It looked like a Saw movie.
Yeah.
Well,
The
Was
Saw are a
that
bit
from-
cleaner though, so
That was like a long time ago. Like when they rebuilt the like
'Cause they're
middle
lazy.
of the school.
yeah, they're like, we're not
So
gonna
they
just tear
literally
it down.
just
we're just gonna
yeah they
rebuild
just
it.
left it.
Just build around it,
So-
guys. Turn it into walls.
That's where Bobby lives.
Yeah, when the lights go out, he crawls in there.
Unlike
You ever-
me with your walls.
Bobby is not real.
He's
He
not.
retired.
He
They
did.
made
Maybe.
shirts for his retirement.
That's amazing.
Well, they wanted to make him believe it, so he wouldn't just come
Did
back
they make
next
it
year.
yellow? Did they make the shirts yellow? For, like,
No,
the
they-
mustard part.
That would be so funny.
A fucking mustard story. I forgot
Yeah.
about that shit, dude.
I can't forget.
Can you explain the story to me? Because like I hear that all the time.
Allegedly,
No, hear me out.
okay.
Hear me out. My big brother would talk about this shit. He would always say something about mustard. Like, and he's like, my big brother's like 34. Okay.
fucking dragon.
That much that
So-
people this many years back heard stories about it.
Allegedly, a bunch of the kids years and years ago walked into the janitor's room when Bobby started and found him touching himself with this weird liquid that looked like mustard. So ever since then, they call him Bobby Monday Mustard or Bobby Mustard.
Yep.
My man just having to pleasure himself with some mustard. That's all. And then the kids went
Hey.
around and wrote mustard on his yellow bucket. He carried around.
But how after so many years, how did that follow?
I'm
That's what
assuming
I'm
they gave
trying-
him a phone. I mean, you're gonna get there.
Yeah,
and go,
they
"What?"
just
You-
keep telling
yeah,
stories.
you get there and you see his mop bucket. It says mustard on the side of it. You're gonna go, what the fuck's with that? And someone's gonna tell you why. Because someone
Probably
else.
for Miss Rice.
Take it
Oh,
at face
fuck,
value.
they
There's
didn't.
literally somebody who wrote in giant Sharpie on one of the bathroom doors, I fucked someone in this stall.
Hey, at least they were real about it. All right, I guess.
What
Are you,
if they did? What if they did? That's just a flex, bro.
Harrison's like, oh my god, I gotta stay in here and see if they come back.
Maybe I'm next.
Uh,
Do you
Alright.
think whenever somebody first did that, like anybody in the office try to like pursue anything with that? Like, well, the person who fornicated with this person and wrote on it about wrote about it in the bathroom, please come to the office.
I don't think they cared. I mean, there was that one time Mr. Booth was taking a piss and what was I don't want to say his name, but someone walked in and just took a photo of him pissing and walked back out. And then- I don't think they really care what the
Yeah.
fuck happened around there.
I remember they had an announcement over the fucking intercom about like the VPNs on all the laptops in the school. Remember? I don't know if you
Trying to
remember
think.
that.
No, I don't know if I remember it. Fuck, my senior
Well,
year I
it's be-
missed 80
well, you
days.
could-
It's because
Damn.
it's because every single laptop that I ever used, I put a VPN on
Smart.
in the school laptop, so I
Oh, that
could
way
just
you
go to
like, get on
whatever.
sites that the school wouldn't
Ye-
allow.
Yeah, and I did it to every single computer that I like ever used, and eventually, I guess I did it to so many of them that like they literally were like, "Hey, you can't do this over the intercom,"
Listen,
and I was like, "It definitely
Thinking
wasn't
about-
me." I was
Sebastian,
Speaking of,
trying to. I was.
VPNs. The sponsor for this podcast is VPN, and you can qualify with the code CBAS right now to get 15% off. I'll also send you pictures of me in a cute maid outfit. Thank you.
Sebastian
Fucking
was
signing up immediately.
Sebastian was a real one with the computers because he was macking on the teacher that was dealing with the computer, so I got to go in there and get me a really high dollar one and just leave with it. I just walk in there and grab it and just take it with me.
He was macking with them.
What was?
What do you mean by that?
What you mean by that? You know me, Splash. Splash made me macking in that school. He'd be him and a certain teacher. She literally said, and I quote during class, "You about to turn to 18, huh?" He goes, yeah.
Oh my god, I know who you're talking about now. That was
Oh, I
fucking.
know who you're talking
Yeah,
about.
and I was like,
Oh my god.
I was like, what, dude? This is history.
The day that I
Yeah,
turned
we're about to make history. That's what we're
the day I turned 18, she was like, she literally was like, "So you 18?" And I was like, "Yeah," and she's like, "That means you're legal now." And I was
Yeah,
like,
that's literally what she said.
I
was
like, "Bro, you got a kid."
I don't think she hated that kid. I don't think she gave a damn.
Yeah, I don't
Bro,
think
she
so.
was asking you for another
was-
one, and you
and
you
she-
slipped up.
Sebastian
she was
long dick
she was
styles
she
the
was
hallways.
she was trying to she was telling me like to go to the store and I could get like some like she told me I could smoke cigars and some other stuff, and I was like, "What do you
Nah,
want?"
she was grooming you hardcore.
She's wanting you to put a cigarette out on her nipple.
She was wanting you to be
Probably
this her
so.
stepson,
And then there's the-
her son's stepfather.
And then there was a day that I played System of a Down on her speakers, and she really did not like that. I played Spiders, I think, and she
Oh,
really did not
God.
like. She really didn't like that song.
Should have played her
and I
a
was
Bullet
like,
by Hollywood Undead and seen what happened.
yeah, that's true.
She
Should-
put death grips.
Sicko,
Holy
sicko,
shit.
sicko, sicko.
Play Tachyon on the fucking intercom.
All right, are you guys ready to wrap it up?
Whenever you
Okay.
are.
It's about,
Here.
it's about that time to wrap it up for the first episode. All right, does anyone go around? Everyone can go around if they want to. They can shout their shit or they can not. That's it. Your choice.
I ain't shouting nothing. Maybe sometime, probably the next episode, I'll shout some shit out.
Okay, bet.
Shout out to my
Have
mom.
you good?
Shout out to these dogs.
Anybody else?
Posts his feet. He turns on his camera, shows his feet, and shout at my dogs.
Shut up. My mom got attacked by 5 pit bulls today. Kicks her fucking mom in the head.
Shout out to my Uncle Terry.
Said, hey, Uncle Terry. Dude, hold on.
Episode
Before we
1.
go real quick,
Episode 1 of
I
the
wanna say-
podcast, we making it out of the city. We making it out of the hood. You already know.
before we end this real quick, I want to say fuck Harrison's Uncle Timmy. When I used to live with Harrison, Timmy
He's gonna
on
watch
purpose,
this one.
He's watching this right
Timmy
now.
on purpose would walk downstairs to my room, put his trash on my bed and my shelf, and then walk out. Why? Because he ran that shit. He said, I don't want this Red Bull or this pack of Marlboro anymore. There you go. I walked in there, I was like, I don't smoke, and I don't like Red Bull. Why is it sitting on my table? And Harrison's like, oh, that's Timmy's.
What the fuck?
That's fucking hilarious, dude. That's the most Chad thing.
All right.
What he does in cars too. He's in someone else's car. He finishes a drink. He just throws it down. He don't care.
All right. That's the end of the first episode.